All of the hype that has been generated around every piece of new good cards out of the week, the fallout is here. Don't be like the 30% of you that have not smashed the ever-living crap out of that subscribe button. Smash it so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. This is by far hilarious. Now, this isn't the one that has had the crazy amounts of movement, but these are still moving. $45, $88, and $39. Thank you, Colorless, for actually being the good card that you are. But the fact that these are 55, hitting on up to 94 for first ed, and then up to 125 for first ed for copies of this is great. Now, this is the one that's we have 26 listings left on the Ultra here from Strike and Neos. But just appreciate the fact that people have been buying these up at $4 from Mod Play first, and then $4 to $5 now, heading on up to $6 range here for this, on up to $8, $9, $10. That's a lot of money just because Colorless requires that you would be able to specifically use this one. Now, if it was just a Rainbucks monster, I think it would have been better. But I don't think that Konami wanted to do that because they wanted this to try to be truly unique in the sense of, hey, we want you to be able to, you know, specifically just use this. Because the other Rainbow, too good, honestly. Battling Boxer cards. Now, I know this hasn't been like an amazing cooldown or anything, but these Comet Cestises have not chilled at all. Actually, somebody paid $43 for this 5 days ago. We've had no recent sales. I would think that the general cooldown will continue here. We are seeing that the Battlestar Cestus from the tins, $5-ish. Lord of the Tachyon Galaxies, coming in about $3-ish. We've had more recent sales on this, which, I mean, is understandable. I mean, the cheaper cards will have the more value being pushed out of them. See, look at this. Lord of the Tachyon Boxer Cestus here, $2. And then the Ultra Rare from the tins, also $2. The rest of the Battling Boxer stuff isn't anywhere too crazy. I mean, we do know that we are going to see reprints of these now that they have confirmed the Duelist Pack, so that's one very big thing that I think is going to carry this a little bit more. Man, Volcanic stuff. This is so cringe. First edition rockets. Oh boy. Last sold were 49, 27, and 40. That's a pretty wide range. And then, of course, these do accelerate on up here pretty quickly. 108, 185 for near mint. I guess, if you're rich, Volcanic Shell ultis, these are still $50+ Jesus. 80 and 100. Yeah, you know, I see that we have foreign copies here, depending on which you want. And then you're down to $80 for light play at the moment. I know it was bad, but I didn't think it would continue to be that bad. Volcanic Doomfires, get a mod play stuff for $25. Super Shells are still freaking $16. And Slicers are still up. You know, I figured we would see some sort of Volcanic cooldown here, but we have not. It amazes me. I understand that, like, people do, in fact, love Volcanics. Like, this, unironically, is a pretty big fan favorite deck right now. But just looking at the value across the board for this is dumb. A Super Volcanic Rocket reprint would be pretty cool for this set, to be honest with you. Oh, yes, Salamangreat. The big question of, do you want to pick up Pyro Phoenix or not? Well, right now you're sitting at about $80. You had a couple of these. Actually, yeah, they did bump up, 85. Then you hit the $100 range. You are 5 away from seeing this card actually hit $100. That's actually kind of interesting, but all right. Obviously Almirage is still up. I mean, the fact that this is still one of the best cards available for, you know, generic access, really good. Hitting on up to the $8+ mark. Jack Jaguars is still $3 to $4. Foxy's 2 to 3s. Balinix, hopefully this does get a reprint, because it would actually, I will say that as long as the Duelist Pack does make things more affordable, Balinix is something that does need a reprint here. Yeah, $2 is like not a lot, but it should be like a 25-cent card. Good news, Pyro Phoenixes are also $2. Alright, and then Rages, pretty cheap as well. As long as you could track down like a decent solid core, you should be in business in terms of like just getting this stuff off the ground just to be able to play the game. Cara, gosh, we are up to $215. I just did a discussion on this the other day. 170, 170, 200. Talking about if I think that we'll see this car continue to see play or if it'll get a reprint anytime soon. I see that we still have some pretty cheap versions. You're looking at 32 here, 35. All right, well, all of your copies of Cara look like they're pretty much maintaining on today's market. I'm not really all that surprised. Speaking of things, I see Garuda here. Garuda, you're still $20. Yeah. Garuda still is holding that $20 mark. I don't know if we'll see a cooldown anytime soon on Garuda. Hopefully we do, because like this card still is one of the craziest things out there. It's not being used as like a super poly target right now. It's being used that you can Pot of Prosperity and then tuck it underneath your Cashdira monster, and then you can go ahead and attempt to get some draw power off of it. It's really about the best way you're getting off of it right now. This is interesting. Ancient Gear Ballista. I did not realize that these went above the $4 mark recently. You are at $6, $7 per copy of these right now. You can think a lot of like the combo-esque decks right now that want to just, you know, pack in the whole Earth little toolbox just so you can go ahead and get the little toggle plus off of this. And it is honestly incredibly free for the deck. So a lot of real consideration for just the good power that this card brings to the table here. Yes, I also want to talk about Finian the Great Sphinx here. At least in terms of this version, people are actually going crazy for this right now. And it's kind of stupid because you can actually summon this thing. You can actually summon this incredibly stupid card because of the whole upcoming theme here with level 10s. Because the two Sphinxes that require this, Andro and Sphinx Talea, are actually beast. Yeah, that's the thing. Frost and Flame Dragon. When was the last time that you just came on over here to Tab and you were like, wow, Frost and Flame Dragon, how are you doing? I see that we're still pushing relatively high and get $23 first ed for 31 for light play. It's not awful. Man, you escalate up. $78 for first ed. Well, I guess that is the power of Tactical Evolution for you. Next up here we have Big Shield Gardena. 46 listings, 48, 13 from Duelist League versions. I think what's hilarious about this is just $7, and of course that's super rare up here from TP5, 35, 35, 35, $38. Market price though, I'm pretty sure near mint, $64. Okay. We also have Cactus Bouncer Secret Rares pushing up. Once again, you can thank all the little plant decks out here. Near mint, $25. What? 24, 30 bucks. Cool. Rainbow Bridge of Salvations have been going really crazily. We only have 56 of these left on the market, and they are passing hands very, very quickly. You're going to want to keep an eye on this right now. A lot of people believe in this card right now. Whole adding a Crystal Beast monster and a field spell from your deck to your hand actually is an incredibly powerful resource right now. Just look at all the last sales just in the last day. Like, these are moving. This is a genuine heads up here that if you have not picked up your Rainbow Bridge of Salvation yet, there could be a time that you do see this card actually destroy the market at an incredibly higher price point. I don't want to see that, honestly, but there is a possibility that the market could not handle the overload on this, and you might see the card just break. Also, Laploss's here. You guys know these are like $9. You can get the Ghost from the Haunting Ultra Rare, or you can get the Chad Secret Rare that's going to cost you about what? 800. Nah, just kidding. But it's actually kind of nice to see that these have been maintaining up and away we go. Yeah, $8-9 for sure. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.